Well, thank you, Paul. And thank you to all the fans that are here today to help the Yankees honor the greatest closer in the history of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball's all-time saves leader, number 42, Mariano Rivera. You know, it's always dangerous to call a record unbreakable, but really, can anyone see Mariano's record of 652 saves ever being broken? That was a string of 19 seasons of dominance that only comes once in a generation. And how fitting is it that Mariano added another 42 postseason saves in his great resume.
Not only is Mariano Rivera Major League Baseball's all-time saves leader and one of the leaders of a baseball dynasty, but listen to this other list of accomplishments. 13-time All-Star, 5-time American League Roll-Age Relief Man Award winner, the 2003 ALCS Most Valuable Player, the 1999 World Series Most Valuable Player, and most importantly, he is a 5-time World Champion. At this time, we ask you to please turn your attention to the video board in center field as we take a look back at the career of number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Coming in to pitch for the Yankees, number 42, Mariano Rivera. Number 42.
Mariano Rivera is a tremendous success story, coming out of a small fishing village in a small country in Panama with one pitch, essentially, that conquers New York and becomes one of the greatest pitchers of all time. It's just an incredible story.
You never judge a book by its cover, that's for sure, because, we first saw Mariano. He had a good arm, obviously, but just like a young colt, he was very erratic, very raw. You just didn't think he was going to end up being the greatest reliever of all time.
Nobody has been better by a larger margin at what they do than Mariano has been.
He's one of those guys you would tell your kids about. Hey, I faced, Mariano Rivera.
The easiest guy I ever caught. Never had to block a ball. Really never had to move your mitt much. He made it so easy and simple.
He was a type of player where when he's out there on the mound, you really didn't have to worry about anything. That he was going to get the job done.
And took the responsibility of being the closer, the guy that really, when you give him the ball in the bottom of the ninth, game is over.
Every time Enter Sandman played in the ninth inning, you knew the game was over.
As a player, you knew when he came in the game, it was over. As a coach, I knew when Mo came in the game, it was over. And as a manager, I knew when Mo came in the game, it was over.
I know he must be ferocious in his competitiveness, but he never showed it.
Occasionally he did blow a save, and when he did, he within 20 minutes, it was gone, and he was ready for the next game.
It was really special to see somebody with that's had as much success as him, be that humble, and definitely somebody I'll always look up to.
Everybody respects who he is, what he does, how he goes about his business.
Mariano Rivera is the example of a perfect human being, a perfect baseball player, and a guy who conducts himself in the manner that is the Yankees, with respect and hard work and dedication.
There's a few things in Major League Baseball you'll probably never see. You'll never see another Cal Ripken. You'll never see another Cy Young. You'll never see another Mo.
It's obvious for me that he's the greatest closer of all time. But more than anything, one of the greatest competitors.
It's on its way! There it goes! And the Yankees are going to the World Series!
Mariano Rivera, the biggest hero of all.
He's the gold standard, and he represents the Yankees, as well as any Yankee in history.
I've played with Mo since I've been 18 years old, and he's another one that's like a brother to me.
To be able to share a lot of memories with someone for 20 years, it goes without saying that we're pretty close. So, I'm happy that I had an opportunity to play my entire career with him.
He's been a big reason why we've had all the success throughout the years.
You're talking about the greatest closer ever, and there's one thing that sticks out, how consistent he's been throughout his whole career. We wouldn't have 5 rings that we have if we didn't have Mariano.
Ball game over! World Series over! Yankees win! The Yankees win!
His legacy now is going to be one of the best Yankees ever.
I think he's one of the most dignified people I've met. on or off the field, in or out of uniform.
He's meant everything to the Yankees. He's been just a savior, something that you could count on for all these years.
Mariano Rivera will be a first ballot, I believe, unanimous Hall of Fame, and the first unanimous Hall of Fame.
Best closer of all time, probably the best pitcher of all time.
What he did, no one will ever come close.
There is just no discussion that the greatest closer in the history of the game of baseball is Mariano Rivera.
As far as gentlemen go and professionals go, you got a handful of guys, and Mariano Rivera is right there at the top.
One mo to go. And here's your opportunity. Strike three, and it's perfect because the greatest closer in history now has the most saves in history with 602, and he stands alone atop the closer mountain.
Now, let's meet some special guest that wanted to join Mariano on his special day. He was Mariano's trainer for the first 17 years of his career, retiring at the end of 2011. The Yankees' longtime head athletic trainer and great friend of Mariano's. Here's Gene Monahan.
This next guest was a key member of 4 World Championship teams with Mo. One of only 3 pitchers in Yankees history to throw a perfect game. He was a winning pitcher in 22 games that Mariano got a save. Let's have a warm welcome back for David Cone.
He was Mariano's battery mate for 4 seasons, winning 3 World Championships together. Then he was Mariano's manager for 6 seasons, winning the 2009 World Series together. The manager of the New York Yankees, Joe Girardi.
This next guest was the Yankees' last full-time closer prior to Mariano, and the man Mo set up for during the 1996 season. In 1996, he led the American League in saves, and he saved all 4 victories in the 1996 World Series, en route to being named the World Series Most Valuable Player. Let's welcome John Wetland.
He was a teammate of Mariano's for 7 seasons, with 4 of them ending in World Series championships. His grand slam in Game 1 of the 1998 World Series set it up for Mariano to close it out for the first of his World Series record 11 saves. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Tino Martinez.
He was also a key member of 4 World Series championship teams with Mariano. A 4-time All-Star, he hit over 306 times for the Yankees. He played great defense in the outfield, and his leadership was integral to those 4 World Series championships. Let's welcome Paul O'Neill.
Now, he was Mariano's pitching coach for 10 seasons and 4 World Championships. It was under his tutelage that he learned to master his famous cutter. Ladies and gentlemen, Mel Stottlemyre.
This next guest was Mariano's manager for 12 seasons. He's second in franchise history with 1,173 wins as manager. And for his career, he sits fifth on baseball's list of all-time winningest managers. He's one of only 2 managers to lead their teams to 3 consecutive world championships. Together, he and Mariano won 4 world championships. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Torre.
Our next guest would play his entire 16-year career for the Yankees. He's one of the greatest center fielders in Yankees history, and he ranks in the top 10 in Yankees history in most offensive categories, where Mariano has more saves than anyone in postseason history. This Yankee has more RBIs than anyone in postseason history. Please welcome Burn, Baby Burn, Bernie Williams.
Like Mo, he came up in 1995, and they were teammates for 15 seasons and won 5 world championships together. Mariano saved 72 of his victories, which is a major league record for most saves by a reliever for one starting pitcher. In Mariano's final game, he walked out to the mound to take Mo out of the game for the final time. The Yankees' all-time strikeout leader, Andrew Eugene Pettit.
They played 16 seasons together and were teammates on 5 world championship teams. He was the catcher for 368 of Mariano's major league record 652 saves. One of the best catchers in Yankee history, Jorge Posada.
And last but not least, he also took the trip to the mound with Andy Pettit in Mariano's last game. They played together for 19 seasons, winning 5 world championships in the process. He's the Yankees' all-time hits leader. He is the captain, Derek Jeter.
Well, that's quite a group, huh? Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the field, joined by his wife Clara and his children Mariano Jr., Jafel, and Jaziel, the man with the most saves in the history of Major League Baseball. Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Now, Mariano, we ask that you and Clara step over to the podium in front of the pitcher's mound to unveil your Monument Park plaque. The inscription reads, Mariano Rivera, Mo, New York Yankees, 1995-2013, a 13-time All-Star, 5-time World Series champion, and 5-time American League Roll-Age Relief Man of the Year award winner. Rivera is considered the greatest closer in Major League Baseball history. A lifetime Yankee, he retired as baseball's all-time saves leader, 652, and the franchise leader in games pitched, 1,115. His signature cut fastball made him a dominant force, especially in October. During his career, he recorded the most saves, 42, and posted the lowest ERA, 0.70, in postseason history. With a cool and confident demeanor, the Panama native earned both the 1999 World Series MVP and 2003 ALCS MVP awards. One of the most respected people in the sports world, he was the last Major League player ever to wear Jackie Robinson's number 42. Dedicated by the New York Yankees, August 14th, 2016.
Now, Mariano, the Yankees have a couple of special gifts to help you commemorate your special day. First, please welcome New York Yankees managing general partner Hal Steinbrenner and his wife, Christina Steinbrenner, who will present you with a matted and framed replica of your Monument Park plaque.
Now, please welcome Yankees general partner Jennifer Steinbrenner Swindle, who will present to you on behalf of the Steinbrenner family and the entire Yankee organization a one-of-a-kind career milestone ring. The ring is presented in a box engraved with Mariano Rivera, New York Yankees, Monument Park, and today's date, August 14th, 2016. The ring is a 14-karat white gold ring. The ring top is outlined with diamonds and your number 42 in diamonds in the middle. On one shank is Rivera, the Yankees top hat logo, and the years of your career, 1995-2013. And on the other shank is the Yankee Stadium frieze, the Yankees interlocking NY, 5-time world champion, 13-time All-Star, and 652 career saves. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the microphone, number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I have nothing writing, no scriptions, no book. But what I'm gonna say is coming from my heart, and it's not about myself. Also, it's not about my teammates or the players, perhaps. I'm talking about I'm gonna give all the glory and all the honor to the one that allowed me to play this game for so many years, allowed me to be in the best organization there is in baseball, give me the best boss that I can have or that I can wanted to play for. Give me the best teammates, perhaps. No, I mean, become my brothers and allow me to play against great players, great organizations. You know, give me my wife and my kids and the best fans that I can ever hope. With that, give me one of the best trainers. To me, he's the best trainer. They always kept me ready to play this game, ready to compete at any level. And I wanted to thank that person. And that for me is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Because I say that because he was the provider. He was the one that allowed me to play it. He was the one that gave me that great pitch. And I used it with dignity and proud. And always remember all those games that I had to compete. All those games that I have to bring my best. And it wasn't about me. It was those guys there. Those guys that kept me in the game. And without them, I couldn't do it. So that's why the reason I say that it's not about me. But I always will thank the good Lord to make me a Yankee. With that, thank you very much. Hey guys, I said 5 minutes. All right. Thank you guys. I love you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the greatest closer in the history of Major League Baseball, Mariano Rivera.